then like he says to me that there's this whole other thing he's got going. Oh, hey, I'll call you back. I gotta shoot a video thing. Yeah, I know. I should have planned ahead. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hey there, everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 29th of July. It's the end of July. It's a 5th Wednesday, so that means there's going to be a bunch of annuals for you. And, yeah, so, anyway, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? It means it's time for Comics Again. Thank you very much for tuning in to Comics Again today. It's the video that enters your feed every Wednesday to tell you all the new #1s coming your way. Let's take a look at what's going on. As I said at the very top of the video, it's a 5th Wednesday. There's going to be a bunch of annuals. DC's got a bunch of annuals. What's an annual, you ask? Well, it's a comic that comes out kind of once a year and doesn't really have anything to do with anything else, or is a segue into something new. Let's check them out. The first of DC's annuals that are standalone stories is going to be a World's Finest for you. It's Batman, Superman, World's Finest, but it's their dads. It's Take Your Dad to Work Day. So there's Alfred and John Kent. Look at that. Check it out. That's a new annual. The Justice League annual this week is the Justice League Night Vision special. Looks like Batman and Lex Luthor are teaming up to do something in this one. At their Batman Detective Comics sees Batman and Lobo getting into some trouble. It's the Detective Comics annual for the year. And Superman flashes ahead to the year 1000. So what's going on in the year 1000? Find out in here, where Superman's wearing kind of a cool suit. And while it's not an annual, this one is one of those DC specials that they do. This is the DC Hawkgirl Summer. Hawkgirl Summer, it's a bit of a pun. Anyway, it's a beefy boy thick thing that's full of a bunch of cool stories. So check it out if you like special, seasonal, kind of annual things. Marvel is not slacking this week being a 5th. They're starting off a huge thing with the new Queen in Black storyline. Yeah, look at that. It's Hela versus Null in a war of evil against evil with good caught in the middle. So check it out. Queen in Black is here to give you all the evil you've been looking for from your Marvel comics. Fear not, True Believer. There is also a True Believer's blind bag for this book. Come in, grab one of these. It's the same price as the main cover, but it has a list of really awesome variants you can get or some super secret stuff that they haven't announced yet. So here it is. It's the Queen in Black blind bag edition that goes along with your regular Queen in Black. Guess what? There were also tie-ins for the Queen in Black this week. There is Queen in Black Defenders of Light and Dark issue 1. So it's a new Defenders book taking place amongst the events, during the events of the Queen in Black first issue. You needed more Queen in Black? There is a Queen in Black Hela one-shot. This one explains what Hela's been up to and how she's gotten to this point. Check it out. That's some more Queen in Black. And that's all your Queen in Black for this week. You can also celebrate 50 years of Rocket Raccoon with this Rocket Raccoon Rocket Rewind special that's got a whole bunch of really cool new Rocket stuff and some classic Rocket stuff. So if you're a fan of Rocket Raccoon, this is your book. Marvel's What Ifs continue, and this time it's what if Kraven had survived his last hunt. And looks like he's wearing a symbiote costume there, so that's not going to go well for anyone. Kraven as a symbiote? Venom Kraven? And I don't know what's going on over there at Marvel Comics offices. I know it's moving to Hollywood, and maybe that's why they're doing Predator versus the Planet of the Apes. What's going on there? How's that going to work out? They took 2 of my favorite flavors and they put them together in another versus. So I wonder how Zira is going to do against a Predator warrior. Huh? We'll find out. We'll find out together. Cornelius, look out! It's a Predator. Believe it or not, this comic is real. Yeah, it's the Greatest American Hero is back with a new comic. Who would have thought the Greatest American Hero would have a new comic? There it is. Check it out, fans. New series from Dark Horse called NANO. It's got some pretty striking artwork. Looks to be a group of spies infiltrating this evil spy organization, but also having to teach gym class. I don't know what's going on in there, but I'm going to take a look at it. Ignition Press has a new series called The Patron. A patron of the arts, if you will, who also kind of knows that you profit from artists once they're dead. Find out what that means for the characters in this book, as the patron is here to probably mess some things up. And the horror of Godzilla is here from IDW to talk about the horror of the first time Godzilla attacked. So it's a new take on the beginning of Godzilla's first ever attack. Looks to be pretty scary. Tristan Jones draws some pretty scary stuff. Drew some alien stuff back in the day, but now is drawing Godzilla. All right, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in to Comics Again. I'll be back in a week with more of these, more stuff, more comics. They keep putting comics out. They happen every week. That's why you get one of these every week. So look forward to whatever I do then. And until then, make sure you make some time to read some comics. And it'll be August in a couple days. That's crazy. It's already August. Is summer already over? Has anyone been to the shore yet? Cornelius, look out! It's a predator!